Would Farmer Wants a Wife's Annie return to the show after the Corey and Keeley drama? Hello dear, welcome to my gossip celebrity news channel. On my channel you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Embarrassed farmer wants a wife. 2025 intruder Annie found herself on the wrong foot after she accused Keeley of sleeping with farmer Corey. After Corey and Keeley denied any wrongdoing, Annie was left in tears and decided to leave the farm. She didn't get much screen time on Farmer Wants a Wife, seeing as she was an intruder, and she left empty-handed. So, would Annie go back on FWAW if producers came calling? Annie tells Chatter she's been thinking about this scenario a bit lately, and would return to the Channel 7 show if it were less focused on drama. I definitely would. I would hope that probably it goes back to its original format where it is really solely focused on farm life and falling in, like a true love story, she explains. I felt like that's what I thought it was going to be, and the filming was that, but what the audience sees, unfortunately, it's not that. She has no regrets about her time on Farmer Wants a Wife, but notes there's a disadvantage for the intruder ladies coming in when the original women have made strong connections with the farmers. Coming in a little later was probably not what I was hoping for. I had expected to maybe get in there earlier, and I feel like there would have been more of an opportunity to get to know Corey if I had come in earlier, so that, I guess, would be the only thing I would want to change, she adds. For me, I'm not a very open and emotional person, so it was great for me to be able to open up and be vulnerable and talk about those things, so now I can kind of bring those tools from filming into my personal life. Annie reveals what she wishes viewers saw on Farmer Wants a Wife. Annie will be forever remembered for the drama between herself, farmer Corey and Keeley, and she's sad that she wasn't able to show more depth of character. It's sad that I was not shown as much, like we put in a lot of time. I know it's a TV show and they need to edit things and fit it into a time slot, but I am sad that it has been focused on this drama, she explains. I was very vulnerable, and I spoke a lot about my upbringing, which was on a farm, and my parents went through a lot and lost their farm, so I felt like that part of my story would have been really nice to be shown, Annie adds. I don't feel like I had much of a voice shown on TV. I almost look like I'm a very quiet person, but in reality, I'm not. Annie realized during the Honesty Box challenge there was a bit of drama, and it was taking away from her chance of finding love. I needed to leave. I have a respect for myself to get out of those kinds of situations, she says. Fingers crossed Annie is in a better place now and on her way to finding her happily ever after.